Beige is
Mm,
quite close to here. Sometimes this is like foggy, like smoke. It came from China.
no, I understand. I have that same. I live in a big city too, so I know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
No, you got. I actually wear masks sometimes.
Yeah, mask is not useful because
Yeah.
it says TM 2.5. It means 2.5 micron, very small contamination,
Oh, yeah.
very light, so easily came
Mhm.
here. Came
Okay.
in. Mhm.
Yeah, the filter doesn't work.
And yeah, now sky is very blue, so it's okay.
All right, I better welcome the others here. Hello, Luo. How are you?
Hello, I'm great today. And this morning I tried to join class, but my Google Talk has crashed, so I reinstalled it and it seems fixed. Oh,
All
great.
right, yeah. I hope it works this time. I hope it works for you today. Welcome.
Thank you.
And Dean, how are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm good.
All right. Hey, welcome to the phrasal verb challenge. Claudio, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Justin. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Yes. So and then Giancarlo, welcome back. Can you hear me? All right, guys. So let's get started right away. This is the second session of a series I'm doing. I have a really good list of phrasal verbs, and I'm just doing alphabetical order. Um, and today is C and D. So I did A and B last class, and I'm gonna keep going until we finish the alphabet. It's a good way to get practice with phrasal verbs that you don't always hear. They're kind of uncommon ones, but they're used actually very commonly in everyday language. But they're not the main ones that you hear the most. So let's get started. So I actually am going to show you. I'm going to save or share a document here with you guys. Show you what we're going to do. All right. Here's the actual document I'm using for those of you who want to keep studying outside of class. But for now, I'm not going to give it to you until the end. Okay. So this is the idea of this class. I'm going to introduce about 10 to 15 phrasal verbs, which takes some time, but it's a good way to practice understanding in context. So first I want each of you, you'll take turns to attempt to define the phrasal verb with a single word definition, or if not, you or me will give an example, and we'll try to understand it through the example. So sometimes it's more difficult to define a phrasal verb, and it's easier to just give an example. And then the next part two here, once we introduce all the phrasal verbs, we're going to practice writing a story with as many phrasal verbs as possible. So this is going to be a little writing activity. And of course, I will give you feedback, yeah? Any corrections. So that will be a good way to see if you're using the phrasal verb correctly. And then at the end, I will save this document I'm actually writing on and share it with everyone so you have our class notes, okay? So does anyone have any questions? No? All right, we're going to get started. So let's get with our first phrasal verb. Actually, I'm going to get a new document up for now. All right. Alright guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Sorry about that. It took a little longer to get set up back again. But it shouldn't hopefully it shouldn't happen again. That was possibly because my roommates were using some of the internet, so. Alright, sorry about that guys. Let's get started. So we got looks like Vu, welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. Thank you.
Alright. Let's get started right away. Let's not waste time. So, I'm just going to go in a row. We'll start with Claudio, and I'll move to the right. So, Claudio, and then Dean, and then each of us will have an opportunity. So, Claudio, this one's for you, okay?
Okay, Justin.
All right, so I want you to try to tell me the definition, and if you know the definition, great. If not, you can try to guess or try an example. You have a couple options. So, the first one is call off.
Call off. Call off is like cancel, maybe. If I have a meeting in the late of the day, and I can say, oh, I have to call off this meeting because I have to work a little bit more here. Or
Okay.
I can say to you that we have to call off our party next weekend. But
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can use call off to party, this kind of things. No.
Yeah, no, you got it. You're on the right track. Call off is you said what was the one word definition? You had it, no? To cancel? Is that what you said?
Yes.
To cancel. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's to cancel. You call off a meeting, you call off anything, any event, okay? To cancel an event or meeting.
Okay.
All right. Good, very good. All right, we're gonna continue the next one. So we got Dean. Dean is next.
Yes.
All right, this one's pretty common as well. Catch on.
Catch on. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think it's meaning it to get something or to get someone.
All right, can you use it in an example?
Example, maybe I wanna. Okay, when I wanna to find a person, but she's appear in that place, I say I caught you or I catch you or I will catch you. Is okay?
I'm gonna give you an example, and I want to see if you change your mind. Okay?
Yes.
So Bill had never used a computer until he took this class, but he caught on very quickly and is now one of the best students. All right, I'm going to give you an example again and type it. He caught on very quickly. So what do you think? You think you have the same idea of it, or did your definition change?
I don't know. Maybe definition change. I'm not sure, teacher.
No, don't worry, don't worry. Anybody else want to help how to define this?
It looks like to learn, maybe.
Okay.
To
To
learn
learn?
fast.
Accepted like friend.
Yeah. No, you guys have the right idea. So pretty much it's to develop understanding or knowledge of something. Okay. So that's a definition here.
Like Japanese cartoons catch on with young people around the world.
Yeah, but it's more we want to focus on understanding here. Maybe not like it's something that we tend like when you're saying cartoons catch on. Okay, yeah.
with
Yeah,
young
maybe
people.
they're catching on. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that example actually. Yeah, like a trend. Maybe it's starting a trend. Something's catching on. Yeah, starting a trend. It's not in this definition, but I would use it. Very good. Very good, Hyde. All right. Very good. Thank you, Dean. Now, Hyde, it's your turn, okay? What do I have for you here? The next one is catch up. What do you think catch up is? Hyde.
Me, follow up
Yep. What's that?
and follow up, chased and arrived or like that.
Chase. Okay. Yeah, catch up has a couple meanings. It's not just one meaning. Depends on context, all right? So I got my first one. This is probably the more literal one. Terry stopped to rest.
Like pass over.
Pass over, yeah, yeah. He'll catch up with us later.
Yeah. Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Mm-hmm. He'll catch up later. So this one's more literal, yeah? To stop being behind. You catch up. Okay? This is maybe one of my... The other one is more common, though. Does anybody know the other one? So one meaning is to stop being behind.
Keep up.
Okay. So I'm going to use an example. So Claudio, it's been a while. It's been a long time. We really need to catch up.
Like you have to hang out.
I haven't seen my family for more than a year, so when we visit, we catch up on everything we missed.
Like you talking about. That's it. I'm not sure.
Get new information.
Yeah, you kind of, the definition's not even here, but how would I say that? Catch up is to update, really, okay? You update your friend, or well, let's say update someone you know what you missed, okay? Yeah, what they missed. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to call my friends on Skype since I don't live with them to catch up on what is happening a lot, okay? This one's very common. It's used very widely. All right?
Like could I say that we have to catch up about the work, the last job?
Okay. So, you catch up with someone. This is very important about phrasal verbs. You catch up on something. Or yeah, give me an example, Claudio.
Like we have to catch up on our job.
Catch
Makes
up
sense.
on. Yes.
Catch up on our job.
On work. And what's the opposite? If you need to catch up, you are falling behind. This is the opposite. I'm
So
falling
there's
behind.
you seem to keep up with.
Okay, yeah. Keep up with? Yeah, I need to keep up with you. With the work. Okay, yeah, I'm falling behind on work. I need to catch up today. Okay? So catch up is to to update, pretty much to get up to get current, yeah? Become current. All right. All right, if any questions about this. We'll get some experience, so we'll see if you guys use them correctly. No worries. All right, next one is for Luo. All right, you ready?
Well, yes.
All right. So the next one for you is cheer up.
Cheer up. Cheer up. I think it means make someone else happy or have more energy or something like that. I don't know how to explain.
No, that's exactly how I'd explain it. Very good. Yes, to make someone happy.
Encourage.
Yep, to
Yeah, yeah.
encourage.
Yes.
Make
Encourage.
someone happy. All right, well, very good. Next one is for Vu. This is one of my favorite ones.
Yes.
Chew out.
Chew out. Hmm. I never heard about it.
Yeah, it's funny though because we use this more commonly than the definition. It's a very informal, kind of an informal way, but it's used so often that people don't even know the definition sometimes. But I'm going to give you an example, and let's see if you can understand in context.
Yes.
Tom's father was really angry when Tom didn't come home until 3 a.m. He chewed Tom out and then said Tom had to stay at home for 2 weeks. All right, I'm going to write it here for you.
Yes.
So Tom's father was really angry with him because he didn't come home.
It's like to say something in a strong way, like to fight, to fight.
Oh, yes, yeah, you got the right idea, to fight, but it's Tom's father.
Scold.
Uh-huh, exactly. Have you guys even heard of scold before?
No.
No, scold? It's to, how do you explain scold? To
Argue.
yell at
shout.
someone. Yeah, to
Argue.
yell at someone and tell them what they should. That's what scold means. Yeah, and this is separable. So you see how it says he chewed Tom out. All right. Yeah. If
Okay,
you get in
teacher.
trouble, maybe someone chews you out at work. My boss chewed me out because I was late every day this week. So he told me, hey, you have to stop doing this or you're going to be fired. Okay? So it's
Okay.
very useful to express yourself in this context, all right?
Justin, I just have to use separated, or I can use together. This phrasal
All
verb.
right, that's a good question. Let's use this as an example. So if it's a separable phrasal verb, we have options. So this is obviously correct. Chew Tom out. And then we can use the pronoun chew. What do we put here? Pronoun chew. Anybody?
Out Tom.
Him out.
Out him. Yes.
All
Chew
right.
him out. Okay.
Can
But
you say this
can I
though?
say I chew out him? Yes.
Can we say that? Can we say this one?
I don't know.
No.
If I might I say no. Okay.
Yep, pronouns and separable verbs or phrasal verbs can never go at the end. Okay? But the specific person can. Chewed out Tom. I could say chewed out my friends. Yeah? but I can't say chewed out them. I can't say chewed out them.
But it happens just with this phrasal verbs or with any phrasal verb? Now I'm a little bit
It,
confused.
it depends. A lot of times, like this one up here, this is not separable. You catch
Okay.
up with someone. Okay, so this someone can be a pronoun or a specific. I could say, I caught up with my dad. I caught up with him. Okay?
With an okay.
It's not separable though. So that's why you have to actually, when you learn these, it's good to know if they're separable or not. Okay? I'll actually show you how it looks. This document that I'm going to send you guys, this is what it looks like. See? This is chew out, and it says separable. Yeah?
No,
So that means you can separate it. But here, this one right here, check out, or what was the other one up here? Catch up. See, this is inseparable. Okay? So you catch up with. Or you can often with an object, catch up with an object or catch up on. Okay? Catch on, no object. See, this one says no object. So that means you don't need anything. Yeah? He caught on very quickly. You don't need an object or a person. So these are very important important labels for these phrasal verbs. When you learn them, you want to learn them as if they're separable, inseparable, no object. All right? Is that clear for everyone? If not, we'll keep practicing with them. All right?
yes, that is.
All right, so the next one, I think, whose turn is it? Vu? Or are you last?
Yes, yes.
Is it your turn? Okay.
Yes,
this one's for you, Vu. The next one is one of my other favorites. I have a lot of favorites in the letter C. Chip in. Have you ever heard chip in?
Oh, yes. It someone want to help other. It mean help.
Chip in. Does anybody know? I'll give you an example, Vu, okay?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to buy a birthday cake for our boss. I'm collecting donations. Do you want to chip in?
To participate.
Okay.
Share to share.
Yeah, do you want to chip in? We're going to buy a present for the boss. Do you want to chip in? So participate, but we can have a more specific definition here. Accepting donations. This is pretty key here. To contribute, yeah, or donate. Often money. Okay? To something done by a group. So anybody, can you give me an example of where you would chip in besides this buying a present?
In restaurant.
Yeah, maybe a restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, we are
Gambling.
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 Actually, maybe that's where it originated from, yes? Chips? The gambling chips? Yeah, poker chips. Yeah, chip in. So I know they use that actually in poker. A lot of them are sports related. Yeah, chip in. What else would I say? So this is non-separable, okay? This is inseparable. But yeah, you chip in, and the opposite, when you don't chip, well, yeah, everyone is chipping in. Another way we say this, it's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys have any sayings like this, but in the United States, when everyone chips in, we say, we're going Dutch. Has anybody ever heard this? I have no idea what the history of this is, but I know in South America, or at least in some parts of South America, they say you pay American. Americans like for everyone to chip in. Do you guys have any equivalent expressions like this? When everyone pays their portion?
Separate bill.
If another Spanish one, they say they do the cow. They go cow or whatever. I don't know. I don't know where these all originate. But I know where Pay American originates from, because that's kind of our culture. Yeah. Everyone pays. All right. Good. All right. Let's go back to. Sorry, I didn't even welcome you yet. AKA, how's it going?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Nice to see you joined us. It's your turn.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to give you a phrasal verb, and I'd like you to try to define it for me. It's come across.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard this? Come across?
Yeah, come across to encounter.
Exactly. Very good. You got it. To encounter. Good. All right. We're gonna keep moving. We're about halfway here. So Claudio, it's your turn. All right. Come down with.
Come down with. Oh, come down with. I don't know. I don't know, Justin.
No?
I can
All right,
try, I guess.
No, don't worry. If you don't have any idea, I'm going to give you an example, and then you can guess. All right?
Oh, yes, I'd rather to get it as the example.
All right. George won't be at the office today. He came down with the flu over the weekend.
Oh, okay. Now I can understand. He go to the bed. He is not healthy.
Yeah, it's to become ill with something.
Become ill. Yes.
Usually the flu. He came down with the measles. You can say that. Yeah, you can say some specific type of flu or illness. Okay? To become ill with something. All right, that's the only time you come down with something, okay? All right, very good. We're going to keep going here. Dean, it's your turn.
Yes, teacher.
This one's very common. Count on.
Count. Okay. Maybe. Okay. When I need someone or someone need me.
Exactly. Yep. In other words, when you can depend on, right?
Yes.
Depend on someone. All right? You can count on me. Don't worry about it. You can depend on me. It's another way of saying depend. Depend on. All right? Very good. Hyde, it's your turn. Cut back on. Have you heard this one before? Are you with us, Hyde?
A cut back.
Yeah, cut back on.
Cut back on. Cut back on.
Need an example?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll give you an example. You drink too much coffee. You should cut back.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher, that is similar cut off.
Oh, very good. It's similar. We have cut off. That one's a little different though. Cut back on. I'm not telling you to stop drinking coffee. I just want you to cut back. Cut back on drinking coffee.
It's
Yeah?
like give up.
No, that's to
reduce,
stop.
reduce.
Exactly. Reduce. Yeah?
Okay.
Use less of something. Usually addictions, right? Or something you use excessively. Okay? Cut back on, to reduce. So what's the difference? Cut off. I'm going to use an example of cut off.
And I have a question, Justin. Could I just cut back on to work?
Yeah, I've been working too much. I'm stressed. I need to cut back on my workload.
Uh,
Mhm. Yep. Exactly. Very good.
Yeah, the correct way is you have to cut back on your job like this.
I need to cut back on my job. No, you have to do something. You're not reducing your job. You're reducing the amount of work. So I would
Oh,
say cut back on work. Okay?
on the work. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, your job is work is more, it can mean job and it could also mean the verb, the action, yes? You don't say
Yeah,
I
okay.
I I have to job today. No, you say I have to work today, right?
Got it. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
So cut off, anybody know the difference?
Reduce. No, remove.
Yeah, to stop. Really cut off is to stop. And actually one of the more common ways it is when someone is too drunk. You have to cut them off. Yeah? Yeah, this person is very intoxicated. We need to cut them off. It's a very common way we use it. I'm not sure. Um, no. Another kind of fun expression we have similar to this is to cut back on. If you want to quit, we say I am going to quit cold turkey. Have you ever heard this? Anybody? Quit cold turkey?
No.
Stop kind of addicted something.
Yeah, you stop immediately. Yeah?
Mhm.
Sometimes people cut back on things. Like if you're a smoker, they don't just quit cold turkey. They don't stop immediately. They cut back, right? They reduce until they can finally quit. But if you quit cold turkey, you stop immediately. All right? So I don't know if it's British. It's more it's American. I don't know if British use it. It's quite possible. All right. All right. Let's keep going. Where are we here? Claudio. I think it's Nodine. Hyde. Luo. Are you with us?
Yes.
This might be one of the more difficult ones. I don't know. Do in.
Doing. Doing. Doing to repair.
To repair. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. All right. Let's see. Those 3 games of tennis yesterday really did me in. I slept for 10 hours after I got home.
Oh yes. Make me addicted.
I mean those
Involve
those
me.
those games made me really tired. And they really did me in.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe involve me in.
To cause to become
Oh,
very tired, actually. Is that what you're kind of
become.
thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the tennis games really did me in. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Don't worry. I want to keep going here. Make sure we're gonna finish these, and then I'm gonna give you an opportunity to use them. So
Oh,
if you
okay.
guys
I
have any
can
questions,
remember.
we'll clear them up.
Sorry, I can
Could
remember.
I?
Do up is repair. Do up. Yes. Okay.
To do up something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I did my hair up. Hmm. Okay. If you want to try to use do up, you can. Okay. I'll let you try that one for me
Could
when we do
I?
the examples.
Okay, sorry, yes. Could I ask to go into relationships, like how this relation really did me in? Makes sense.
If it, well, it makes sense. It means you're very tired from the relationship. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. All right. Vu, this one's for you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna give you. Let me see. So we got do in, and I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. We're gonna do. Well, I have 2 more. Drag on. Drag on.
To dragon.
No? I'll give you an
Um,
example.
yes.
All right. I thought the meeting would be short, but it dragged on for more than 3 hours.
Extend. Mm.
It dragged on for more than 3 hours. I thought it would be only 30 minutes, but it dragged on. No idea?
No idea, teacher.
No worries.
Pro-
Lasts much longer than expected. All right.
Last much.
Or is necessary.
Oh, yes.
Is that clear? So the meeting dragged on. It lasted much longer than expected. Okay?
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. The idea is we're gonna get some experience. That's why I want to introduce one more because it's one I really like it, okay?
Yes.
So this one's for anybody. The last one here we have is drop by or drop in.
Go to some place a little short.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're in town next month, we'd love to see you. Please drop by the house. Yeah?
Come over.
Yeah, come over, visit. Visit informally. And usually it means a short visit. So if you don't want to visit someone for a long time, you know how you have people in your life that sometimes they love to visit for a really long time? You can kind of give them a hint. Hey, I'm just going to drop by for, a half hour. Yeah, if you visit them, they might think you want to stay there all day. All right, so I like it because it's a nice way to say, hey, I'm just going to stop very quickly. And you don't have to say I'm not going to stop quickly. You could just say I'm going to drop by, visit informally. All right. All right, guys. So this is where we get some practice. All right. The idea is we have a little less than half class, but I want you to select. I want you to select maybe 5 of these that you really like or you want to try to use. I'm not expecting you to memorize all these tonight. Yeah? Usually you can memorize about 7. I expect about 5. All right? So what I want to do, and I'm not even going to give you the definitions if you can try to remember without the definitions. If not, I can also I'm gonna give it with no definitions at first, okay? So please try to remember these. If you need the definitions in front of you, I will give them to you shortly. Okay?
Teacher, I have one
Mm-hmm.
question.
Yep.
Okay, that is my problem, phrasal verbs. But I wanna know how many phrasal verbs uh, there are in English.
It's
A
endless,
lot.
endless amounts.
Oh, it's a big trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's endless amounts of phrasal verbs. Yeah. No, you don't I can't even count. It's just I mean there's so many, some of them I'm not even familiar with, you know?
Yes.
So, all right, guys. So what I want to do now is, all right, I'm going to give you an opportunity right now to write a couple sentences using these, okay? So please try to remember what the meanings are. If you can't, I'm going to give you guys the definitions shortly.
Cut off.
Cut off?
Okay, when the call is finished.
Yeah, you get cut off. Yeah,
Yeah.
not when it's finished, when it's accidentally interrupts.
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
it's cut off, okay? All right. So I'm going to give you a few minutes while I prepare this document for you guys. So when you're finished, you can paste it into the chat. Paste your examples in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Shoot. Okay, there we go. Alright, you guys pasting it in the group chat? Okay. When you're ready? Anybody ready?
I like to do in my roommate.
Alright, guys. Let's get going. Alright, I got some here. Very good. Alright, and there's the document. So here I'm going to start pasting these in here so we can check them out. You guys have all the notes there. I just put it in the chat, okay? All the notes. Alright, hello, Grand Hotel. I'm Lou. I won't be where? In Paris. And we usually don't say next day. We usually say tomorrow, okay? Period. Question, could you please call off my reservation? Excellent. Very good, Luo. We have another one from you. I really like to catch up with those guys who can speak. Remember, after can, we always have just the base verb, okay?
Okay, okay.
English fluently, all right? Yeah, I really like to catch up with those who can speak English fluently. Very good. But usually, remember, catch up is someone that you know, all right? You know this person. So you know these people that are speaking English, all right? Very good. View. Vu. All right, guys, if you have any other examples, please keep sending them.
Bubbling chat. Other student or bubbling chat.
Oh, you got the verbling chat? Ah. All right. Yeah, I see him. I see him. Okay. Very good. All right, I got some from Heidi. Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm going to finish with this chat, and then we're going to go to the Verbling chat. All right. So I like to do in my roommate. You don't usually do in a. If you do in a person, I didn't even use this one. If you do in a person, it actually means to. It's pretty harsh. It means to kill. So you don't want to do in your roommate.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Something does you in, like something that makes you tired. Okay.
Sorry.
No, don't worry.
I like to visit the room of my friend.
Yeah. So yeah, don't say that about a person. That's usually not good. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Yesterday I came. He did it. He did in his shoes. Yeah. Be careful. This is to make tired. To cause to be tired. All right. That he bought last week. For this reason, he came down with the flu. So now I have to cheer him up. Very good with cheer. By going out with him. I like to do in my. Yeah. Do not do in a person is to kill. All right. Yesterday I came. He. Oh wait. This is double. Okay. It's duplicated. Okay. I got it now. All right. Very good, Dean.
Teacher, can you correct the first sentence for me?
Which one is that? This sentence here I like to do in my roommate? This sentence?
Yes.
Well, what do you want? I don't know what you're trying to say here though, because doing completely does changes a meaning.
Um, I want to visit. I want to use to express. I want to visit my. I want to visit your room. Your.
You want to visit him?
Yes.
I'd like to. Okay, drop by.
Drop by.
You remember it's drop by or drop in?
Oh,
Where
yes.
though? It's a place. I would like to drop in at my roommate's house. To visit my roommate, you could even say. Drop in to visit my roommate. Okay? So
Okay,
you just got it confused with drop by, drop in is to visit informally.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Next one. I count down with my friend. Usually we don't have duplicate. Usually we don't have duplicate phrasal verbs. Usually it's just a one. It's usually not phrasal verbs. Sorry, articles. So we don't duplicate with. We don't need with. Catch on.
I understand.
I can count on my friend. Okay.
Yes.
I cut back on, and we don't even have to say amount of, but you can say I cut back on the amount of coffee.
Yes.
My friend, Chip. So it depends. When is this? In the past or the present?
Pass.
So chipped, you always have to conjugate. Chipped in. And what did he chip in? For? You gotta have a preposition in there. This one actually does have two. You chip in for something. I call off my date and you caught me up in English. Yeah, good. Very good. So yeah, you chip in for something. That's very important. Alright. Very good. We gotta keep going here so we can get to everybody. Let's drop by her house next week. You are completely drunk. You must cut back on beer. Okay. After that cold night, he will probably come down with what? With a hangover?
Oh, I have to say. Okay. I have to say the will or the problem that he will come down with.
Exactly.
I
You
thought
come
that
down with
come
some.
down with already suggested that he was ill.
Nope, you come down with something, okay?
Okay.
Very good. That's why we're doing this. All right, my work have done me in. My work, all right, have done me in. We don't say work, have. We say work. Anybody?
Has.
Exactly. Has done me in. My work has done me in. You can run away, but I will come across you. All right, yeah. I will count to you. I'll come across you. Yeah. You can come across a person, but usually it's objects. You come across objects or stuff like
Nah,
that.
okay.
But no, it works. It works. All right. I think I'm gonna go to the other chat. AKA, I haven't got to you yet. All right. All right. Baseball game was called off, so specific, right? This isn't just we need an article here.
Okay. The
The
what?
baseball game. Yep. The baseball game was called off because of. We have to have another article.
The
The
rain.
rain. Mm-hmm. All right. He came across his friend at a coffee shop. Very good. Actually, we have a better one for this for friends or for people. Anybody know?
Uh,
This is more common with people.
mm,
Run into.
uh-huh. Okay.
So this is more natural. Instead of come
Mhm.
across, he ran into his friend at the coffee shop.
Mm. So
He
come
quit.
across much with object or animals, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the example. That seems to be kind of one that we're not totally sure of, okay?
Okay.
So come across, to find unexpectedly. So you could
Mhm.
come across a person. I've lost my extra car keys. If you come across them, please let me know.
I
So
see.
find unexpectedly.
Mhm.
Yeah. A lot of times with objects, like I said, you run into people unexpectedly is more commonly than come across them. Okay? So that's definitely good. All right, so he quit cold turkey. Please drop, you have to have your article here. What do we need here?
Please drop my house. The
We need
house?
your preposition. Drop by
Ah,
or drop in.
drop
Okay?
by.
When you come to my town, the meaning drag. Usually drag is in the past because it's finished.
Mhm. Ah,
Dragged on, okay? And here's another one. We say dragged on for 3 hours because it's a period of time. All right?
Mhm.
All right. Good. Let me see here. Howell, I was totally did in
You
after rock
skipped
climbing.
me. I wrote down the early time than Claudio, before Claudio. But
Yeah. No, I'm
I
looking
don't know
for
why
all of
that.
them. Going through both. Oh, here we go. Where is yours? I don't see it.
Oh no, before Claudio. At
Yeah,
first,
Claudia's got a couple of them.
at first view, and next is me
Huh.
and Claudio. You skipped.
Here, 1 second. Heidi?
Yeah, Heidi.
Oh, Heidi. Sorry. All right. Sorry.
But I
It's
don't
too
have any
bad.
time. I'm sorry. I need to work.
You need to go? I'm sorry. All right. I dropped by my friend's house and intended to stay for several minutes,
Please
but dragged
quickly.
on.
I have
Okay.
only one minute.
All right. No, don't worry. Just remember your subjects. It dragged on, okay? It dragged on for. I came back home too late, then my father chewed me out. Perfect. You're good. Yeah, I have
Okay.
to get
Thank you
going
very
too,
much.
guys,
Goodbye.
but sorry it was rushed at the end. But I hope you benefit from this and try to use these. That's how you're going to remember them, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Could you
You
give
have
me
bye
a
bye.
link? Could you give me a link of those phrasal verbs?
Yeah, it's actually in I shared the notes with you. I shared the
Okay, okay.
class notes with you in the group chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay?
And
So you can see
see you
it there.
soon.
Yep,
Okay.
take care, guys. Have a good one.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
you're welcome. Take care. Nice to have you in class, Vu.